Brought to you by Penguin.
The Love Lyric by Kristina Forrest. Read by Emana, Rachelle and Ian Hackney.
For my Grandma Peggy. Author's Note. In this audiobook, there are scenes where one of the main characters reflects on their grief from losing a partner. If this topic is sensitive to you, please listen with care. However, as with all of my audiobooks, I promise that there will be laughter, love, joy, and a happily ever after. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy Iris and Angel's story.
Prologue. Angel didn't really know anyone at this party. That had more or less been the norm since he'd left small-town Georgia behind for Los Angeles, where everyone seemed to know everyone, and he stuck out like a sore thumb. Even after 4 years of having a Los Angeles address, his southern accent felt too strong and noticeable. His clothes weren't trendy enough. He was a needle in a haystack of talented, beautiful people. It was hard not to fear that maybe he wasn't anything too special, and maybe he shouldn't have abandoned his gospel roots to pursue a career in R&B, or that sex music, as his mother liked to say. Tonight, however, Angel wasn't at a party in Los Angeles. He was at a wedding hall in New Jersey because his new stylist, Iris Greene, was having an anti-wedding party to celebrate the dissolution of her engagement. An anti-wedding party was exactly what it sounded like. Guests had been told to wear all black. On the makeshift stage, Caramel Kitty, a popular rapper and another one of Violet's clients, rapped into the mic. Violet was there in the middle of the crowd, her brown cheeks flushed red as she rapped along. Violet's ex-fiancé, Eddie, had been Angel's previous manager. After Violet discovered that Eddie had cheated on her 2 weeks before their wedding, she'd called it off. But instead of canceling the venue and the catering that they'd already paid for, Violet had decided to throw a party. Cheating scandal aside, Angel hadn't been too crazy about Eddie from the beginning. Eddie was a terrible communicator and had always put Angel on the back burner in favor of his bigger clients. After Angel discovered how Eddie had cheated on Violet, he'd fired him because he didn't want a slime ball like that on his team. Luckily, Angel's record label had quickly paired him with a new manager who actually seemed like she might be able to help Angel's career progress. His label had also set him up with a physical trainer and enrolled him in dance lessons. He was working with the hottest new producers for his debut R&B album. His team wanted him to be the next big star of his generation. After almost half a decade of struggling to be noticed in the industry, Angel was finally beginning to feel hopeful that his R&B career might actually take off. After Caramel Kitty finished her set, the DJ switched to the electric slide. Angel smiled as he looked around at the sea of unfamiliar faces, Violet's family and friends on the dance floor. Here, Angel felt less self-conscious about his outfit. A basic black button-up, black jeans, and a pair of black Vans. Violet had officially taken him on as a client only 2 weeks ago, and they hadn't yet had their first fitting. He hoped she'd be able to fix his image and help him appear less boy next door, less like a 25-year-old who'd lived the majority of his life in a sheltered bubble. He walked toward the dance floor to join the electric slide, eager to strike up conversation with someone instead of standing alone, hovering on the outside. When he glanced toward the bar, he spotted another person he knew. Violet's younger sister, Lily. She leaned against the bar, looking a lot like Violet with her heart-shaped face and glowing brown skin. He and Lily had spoken before at Violet and Eddie's engagement party a few months ago. Violet had attempted to set him and Lily up, but the vibe with Lily had immediately and mutually felt platonic. And he was pretty sure that Lily had a boyfriend now. He walked over to say hello. "Hi, Lily," he said as he approached. Lily turned to him, blinking in surprise. "Hey, Angel." Her face broke into a warm smile. "How are you? I didn't expect to see you here." He smiled too, shrugging. "I took Violet's side in the breakup. Eddie wasn't a good dude. The last time they spoke, Lily had told him that she..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?